What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 of Boxes in the Basement. You see we in the trenches with it. We don't have the flashing lights, the sophisticated cameras. We don't got none of that. We got a cell phone and sneaker boxes. So without any further ado, we're going to get right into it. The Kyrie 5, the Allstar edition. So no one gives me free sneakers. I used to get free sneakers. Playing overseas, we had sponsors. We can go and grab what we needed to grab, but we don't do that anymore. So nobody is paying me to say this. It's just my preference off of what goes best with what I got going on, and that's athletes. We never are done being athletes. So with that being said, you go play ball, and some of y'all that's gonna watch this, after we done hooping, we chit chat, we talk, how they feel, what you've been rocking with lately, and I like to switch up, but I like to stay with the same series of what's working for me. So Kyrie is an awesome shoe. You see, I still got the fresh out the box, and I've been grabbing stuff in twos only because if I really like it, you break it down, you dog it out, and then you end up not having another pair, or they sold out, or they dead stocked, or whatever. You can't get your hands on it. I like to have something in the chamber. But with that being said, the Rocket All-Star Edition Kyrie 5s, the PE. These are one of my favorites just because of the silhouette, the color scheme. So we're gonna get into some of the little intricate details in it, and you kind of see the overlay going on. Rocket protruding from the back. But with that being said, the Kyrie shoe, I mentioned before how they designed the sole, kind of mimicking a motorcycle tire. Not all of the sole hits the ground at the same time. That's just the traction and the stop time, and the less drag, on the floor or on the court. I do like these. These have like a little canvas, on the inside of the foot. I do like the lockdown. I'm real big on lockdown. So lockdown for me is major because I hate when you buy a shoe and you got to keep retying it. Like it just gets on my nerves. So yeah, a lot of times we down here in the trenches. I'm doing 1,000 jump ropes a day. I'm doing different stuff. I like to wear my shoes, that's comfortable or that I want to break in, and these are one of them. I haven't wore these to jump rope in. Well, I have, just not down here, but I did it on the carpet. I want to make sure I don't mess up my traction. But I do like the lockdown. Like I said, I'm real big on lockdown. This has a clear, kind of translucent wing pattern that you can see. It kind of keeps the shoelaces, the shoelaces on the top, but it kind of keeps them kind of snug. And it has the eyelets right here aren't the eyelets that are kind of drilled through. They're the kind of eyelets that have the little lacing system mechanism going on. A lot of times they're hidden, but I like how the clear, you can kind of see it. And I hate playing ball. I know some of y'all hate playing ball, and you got to tie your shoe, you got to retie, relace, things of that nature. So I hate doing that. But the Kyrie 5 is one of my favorites. Like I said, this is the All-Star colorway. I have some other colorways. Some of them kind of stuck with me. I'm gonna do a review on one of the other ones that's one of my favorites. But this one right here, I just like the Voigt or the Volt, to each its own, however you want to say it. Colorway on the sole. It's just something when it hit the hardwood floor. And you can hoop in them outside, but when you hit the hardwood, I just like how that kind of shines and gleams off of the hardwood. What else? Like I said, I don't really get into the materials. I mean, you can talk all day about, different rubbers, different silicones, different, things of that nature. I like to get into some of the fabric a little bit. It doesn't feel like leather, but it's kind of like it's durable though. It's real durable. This is kind of different than the Kyrie 6. Kyrie 6 kind of got a drag, a rubber piece right here if you drag your foot. So I do know if you play outside and you drag your foot, you're gonna scuff these up, pretty good. But I do like how they got the cross, Nike checks or what have you. The inside is pretty basic, but sometimes less is more. But like I said, I have been reached out to lately. I guess I'm not really sure what's going on, but of what I like to play in. So that's what kind of spearheaded me dropping these videos, and what I like to play ball in. So I guess it's going through withdrawal as far as not being able to play, getting up and down the floor. And I'm kind of, with everything going on in the world and this COVID, I'm kind of playing it safe. But once I get back, these are going to be some of my ones that I wear on a regular basis. So like I said, we only do about 5 to 6 minutes, try to keep it, somewhat reasonable as far as time. But, this is a mid-cut shoe. So, it's not a low top shoe. I'm gonna do a low top in a couple weeks. But, yeah, make sure you grab it. I don't think they're in stores anymore. But you might be able to find it at a consignment shop, buy, sell, trade place. But if you can't, you can go to different resellers and grab it. But I do grab stuff when they come out, but sometimes I read the reviews, I cross-reference, I holler at some of my homeboys and ask them what, if they grabbed them before me, how did they like it? Because I hate wasting money. The prices are kind of going up. I do like, Greek Freak, Paul George, Kyrie, especially, that has lower price points. Not that trying to be cheap, but trying to be frugal and, inexpensive. So with that being said, go out and grab yourself a pair of Kyrie 5 All-Star editions. I like them, and you'll see me in them on a court soon in the future. Take care, y'all.